Hello everyone, welcome to this new video from moonwatchfr. Today we are going to talk about a Martian watch, a lunar watch, a galactic watch. This is the Skill Tyr, a watch created by Olivier Mory, a mechanical winding watch, a watch with an amazing look. Let's discover it right away. Inspired by the Norse god Tyr and associated with Mory, the Skill Tyr watch, the latest creation in the Copernicus collection, incorporates unique astronomical complications. Founded by Olivier Mory, a talented watchmaker who has worked with many prestigious brands like Audemars Piguet, Sellita Yema, Skill Tyr values Swiss craftsmanship. The brand is based in l'Abbaye and it stands out for its commitment to Swiss expertise and an eco-responsible approach. Skill Tyr offers customizable worlds, which allow customers to choose their finishes, engravings and colors to create a unique piece. The brand also distinguishes itself with its lifetime warranty, which covers all damages and offers regular maintenance at no cost. The Skill Tyr astronomical watch that I am presenting to you today is one of Olivier Mory's flagship creations, and it incorporates innovative complications in a steampunk style that combines bronze and titanium. Moreover, accessibility is at the heart of the philosophy of what he knows, which is why it democratizes high-end watchmaking. Thus, the version MK1 of this Skill Tyr was available for around 3,500 Swiss francs, and the MK3 model that I am presenting to you today is a little more refined. But the watchmaking philosophy remains unchanged. The technical specifications of this incredible Skill Tyr: it's a watch produced in 2025. A mince watch with a relatively light bronze case, measuring 42 mm in diameter and 12 mm in thickness. We have a lug-to-lug of 50 mm. Inside it's a hand wound caliber. Manual Tyr based on a Unitas 6497, which offers 42 hours of power reserve. The watch is water resistant to 50 meters. We have a titanium bezel, a signed crown, and a sapphire crystal. The strap is made of textile. The lug width measures 20 mm. And in terms of complications, we're in for a treat, as we have a world timer, a second Martian time zone, a power reserve, an Earth time indicator, a Martian time indicator, and the small seconds. First of all, what catches the eye when looking at this Skill Tyr is its steampunk style. The case is made of bronze, measuring 42 mm in diameter and 12 mm in thickness, which provides a strong presence on the wrist while remaining comfortable thanks to its balanced proportions. The lug-to-lug distance is 50 mm. We also find brushed and satin finishes on the case, which highlight its industrial character. Next, we find a bezel in titanium, which also features a brushed finish and perfectly harmonizes with the rest of the case. It is secured by 4 visible screws, an aesthetic detail that enhances the watch's mechanical style. At 3 o'clock, there is a signed crown that has been meticulously crafted. It allows for winding the movement, setting the time, and adjusting the complications. I love the shape of this crown. It is truly unique. However, it's true that the grip could have been better. Since it's a manual winding, you have to handle it every day, and it's not as easy as it seems. On the other side, there is a transparent case back that allows you to fully appreciate the beauty of this movement. This case back ensures water resistance up to 50 meters and features engravings around the perimeter, such as World Timer, Martian GMT 24H39 Mid 35S, and Skill Tyr. This Martian watch features several functional subdials that enhance its design. At 12 o'clock, there is a disc engraved with the Skill logo, which provides a rather strong visual signature. It also allows for the display of Martian art. At 9 o'clock, there is a circular subdial that displays the seconds with a brushed finish that is shinier than the main dial's hue. At 3 o'clock, there is another subdial that depicts a stylized golden map evoking Earth. And finally, at 6 o'clock, there is a blue capsule-shaped opening which adds a futuristic touch, while serving as an indicator of reserve margin. Complementing the terrestrial disk, a sun and a moon serve as urn indicators. We find them here and here. The main hands are cathedral-shaped, which enhances the primary reading of the time. The blue finish ensures optimal readability while harmoniously integrating with the rest of the dial. Finally, there is a slightly domed sapphire crystal that protects the dial and its golden ray that serves as a minute track. It's true that I would have appreciated if this glass had an insanely good anti-reflective treatment. The fact that it is slightly domed, I think it attracts reflections a bit more easily. Still, it's quite good. It allows us to appreciate all the reflections. Look at how it comes out depending on the exposure. Shine, take on nuances. However, I would have loved if it absorbed all the reflections to fully enjoy this dial. The Skill watch houses a mechanical hand wound movement manual, which is based on the famous Unita 6497, a reference in the world of Swiss watchmaking. This movement, revisited and modified by the Skill workshops, is renowned for its robustness and reliability, while offering advanced customization to meet the aesthetic and technical demands of this Martian watch. The caliber has a power reserve of 42 hours and its operating frequency is 18,000 vibrations per hour or 2.5 Hz. Skill watches also makes adjustments to the movement to integrate unique complications, including the Martian time display and the world timer. These innovative features demonstrate Olivier Mory's technical expertise and creative boldness. The movement is also carefully decorated, highlighting engravings and finishes such as the hand-engraved balance cock, which reflects the artisanal spirit of Skill watches. When I first held the Skill Tyr, I had serious doubts about the watch's comfort. And in fact, I was completely wrong because this watch is incredibly comfortable to wear. In any case, with this strap, I love it. This strap is a burgundy-colored textile strap. And obviously, this shade perfectly matches the light bronze color of the case, the titanium bezel, and the SteamPunk style. It is quite flexible, which allows the watch to sit perfectly on the forearm. And obviously, this watch, which is 12mm thick, sits just right on the wrist. To secure the watch, there is a plain pin buckle, and that's a bit of a shame. I would have liked to have some customization related to Skill, related to Tyr, related to Mars. I don't know. In short, something that reminds you that this is an exceptional watch. As one might expect, it will also be possible to change the strap since the lug width is standard and measures 22mm. Moreover, it is entirely possible to customize your Skill watch by choosing the strap of your choice when ordering. The Martian Skill Tyr watch comes in a cardboard box emblazoned with the bronze logo, inside of which you'll find an extraordinary box, a box like I've never had before. It is a sphere that obviously represents the planet Mars, so I'll let you admire this box. The screen, it's really very, very nice. You can put this on a shelf, it looks impressive. Inside, you'll find the watch, which is on a small presentation cushion. In Swede, the entire interior is also in Swede. It is perfectly executed. There, on the stand, you'll find the logo of what will also be inside the box. A small USB key, which will contain photos and videos of the watch assembly, the different stages as well as the user manual regarding the availability of Skill Tyr watches are marketed on the official Skill Watches website. I'll put the link in the description. Friends, each batch contains a limited number of pieces, and the price of the MK3, which is more or less the one I am presenting to you, and 11,000 Swiss francs. Each piece can be customized in color, finishes, materials, for example. You can choose a case that is not made of bronze, a bezel that is not made of titanium, a strap that is not textile. In short, you really make the watch of your dreams just as you desire it. As a reminder, Skill really wanted to democratize access to luxury watchmaking and artisanal watchmaking by offering the batch MK1 at around 3,500 Swiss francs, which was just an incredible price, considering the complications and finishes. What the watch offers. The Skill Tyr watch invites you to explore new horizons, to dream of adventures interplanetary, and wore an almost unique timepiece on the wrist. It is inspired by the planet Mars and the Norse god Tyr, and it embodies a modern vision of watchmaking, where every detail tells a story. With its unique SteamPunk design, which combines noble materials like bronze and titanium, this Skill watch will not go unnoticed. Its dial is rich in details and fascinating complications that captivate the eye. This hand-wound watch is a wearable work of art and is designed by a visionary genius. For an enthusiast seeking an original and customizable piece, the Skill Tyr transcends the simple role of a time-measuring instrument to become a symbol of curiosity. So there you have it, friends. My little review of this Skill Tyr is coming to an end. As usual, remember to subscribe to our little YouTube channel, like the video, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this Skill Tyr watch. By the way, I would be curious to know if you prefer the batch MK1 or the batch MK3? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye, family.